got your boy Fist in his house, bringing another great edition, Modern Warfare 2, because hey, that's what I do. So here I'm on a state. You guys love this place, don't you? So I was like, let me use the ACR. I haven't used it in a while. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you're like, you know the ACR is good, you want to use it. So I was like, yeah, put on the ACR. I put on my old kit. This is the kit that I used to use, like, when I first played the game. And the reason I mean the rocket's like a pinky toe. It's a leftover appendage from back in the day. And I think the reason why I used the rocket so much was because, you know, nobody used to shoot down air support. So I was like, I didn't want to carry a Stinger because it stuck out too far, so it would give away your position. So I was like, all right, I'll meet you halfway. I'll take the rocket because it shoots straight. The AT-4 shoots straight. Plus, I could shoot down air support. And the ACR, which was, you know, not a bad weapon at the time. I mean, it gives away your position a lot if you use it without the silencer. And I really don't use the ACR with the silencer. I probably should try doing that. I don't think I have one video with the ACR and a silencer. But this is a regular team deathmatch, 6v6. I love how they post these videos from Xbox and say team deathmatch 55-0. You know, I'm like, you're in ground war, buddy. Of course you're gonna go 55 and whatever. So, I mean, you know, it's like, okay, I mean, if I go into a domination game or a headquarters game and I don't objectify the objective, yeah, of course I can get all these crazy scores. I mean, obviously, if that's what people want to see and I can make money off of it on machinima, I guess that's what I'll start to do. I mean, and definitely when Black Ops comes out and I'm way ahead of the curve, you know, I'll go ahead and make these fake ass videos where I'll be in games like Domination and people will still be trying to figure out the flags, and I'll have the game for a week already and I'll be coming up with these crazy scores. I mean, look how good I am. I mean, if you really think people are good at just killing people and non-objectifying games, then you're a retard. So, you know, like I said, the best game type that's out there is probably, you know, I'm gonna say team deathmatch because it's the most played game type. And if you don't understand that, then you don't understand statistics. You haven't even took any type of math to understand that, you know, you have more generations of cycled players going through a particular game mode. So if you have more people going through it, the more efficient that they will be at that game mode. The more that you will have that it'll be unpredictable, because the game type is people killing. The game type, the objective is to kill the other person. So if you have the most people in that pool playing that game type, doing what they're supposed to do, then that is the absolute mark of judging somebody on their gameplay. You know, and I don't want to hear this search and destroy and this game type and that game type. It's not the case, because the majority of the online players on at any given moment in time are not in those game modes playing. You have the least amount of people in those game modes who particularly are the same people playing the same game modes every time. So it's even worse when you have search and destroy and you have 8,000 people in that game mode and it's the same people in that game mode. So if anybody knew, that would be like somebody trying to pick up Halo and never played Halo before, and then they play Halo and they wonder why they can't never be good. Is because the same people have been playing that game and they've never changed it, and new people can't break into that game. That's why it's a generational game. You can't break into the game. Whereas Modern Warfare, the Call of Duty series, changes every time. And it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and that's why it took over the #1 spot on Xbox Live. Because, you know, you have veterans who cry on YouTube, "Oh, this game isn't Call of Duty 4." No, it's growing, it's new, it brings new players in. You have to adjust to it. And that brings me back to the point that that's why Team Deathmatch is the highest grading point in which you can grade yourself from. If you can consistently be good, in that particular game type, because you know the numbers are just against you. Sooner or later, you're going to meet a team or a team of players that are better than your team, or a group of maybe 3 or 4 people that are always better than you. And that's the beauty of team deathmatch. People don't realize that. So anyways, you know, just having a little fun here. Pop pop goes the weasel, the weasel. So don't get it confused, you know. These other game types that, you know, are in game battles, they're not LAN tournaments, so they're not legit tournaments. You know, not like when you see Halo tournaments that are on LAN tournaments. Those are legit. Anything online can easily be skewed by cheating, by lag, anything of the above. If it's not one-on-one, me across from you on a joystick, you know, I don't count that. I don't recognize game battles for that reason alone. If it's a LAN tournament, it's different, like Street Fighter or something like that, where you actually fight against somebody. That's real-time gaming. Anyway, it's your boy Fizz. Hope I shed some light on some stuff. Peace! Till next time. Yeah.
Like a boss.